Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cecilia, and in this video I'm gonna be talking about the planning system that I'm using for the second semester of 2020. So this system consists basically in using these two planners. I do have some other notebooks and things that I like to grab and to write on them, but basically everything that I need to organize my life and my work happens in these two books right here. So this one is a ring planner in a personal size, and what I have here is a cover from Vanderspack. This cover is the Touch Me leather in the black one, and they call it Touch Me Noir. And this one here is a Hobonichi Cousin, and I have it in a Modern blue lychee cover. So this is an A5 size, and this is a personal size. So I'm gonna be explaining first what happens here in the personal rings. Well, you're gonna see Oreo a little bit around. So I have two videos already about how I'm using my personal rings, and the last one I explain how I transform this one in my everyday carry. I'm gonna quickly talk about this again in case you haven't watched this one, but if you already have, there are a couple things that I not change but I add to the system, so that won't be too repetitive. So just to give you a little tour, I have here in the pocket things that I use in the planner. I love this little calendar from Cloth and Paper. I have some of the washes that I use in my daily pages, and I have here a couple of stickers. Some of them are icon stickers from Paper Monkey Co. And I have some also from Paper Bits Co, I think. Yeah. And I have some from the Coffee Monsters Co. In the back, I also have more stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co, especially the dates one. And I have one with like little girls. And I have the dot stickers here that I'm gonna show when the exact page comes. So what I have in this planner is everything is divided in sections. So I have the inbox section, I have lists, I have inserts for work, and I have a little bit of notes, not a lot, and I'm gonna explain why. So in the inbox, nothing changed, it's still the same. Basically, I have this very hard dashboard. It used to be a cover for a happy planner that I just cut and punch. And I have here a notes pages from the planner spot. And what I have here is just quick things that I want to do and I haven't yet transferred, or I want it to be here in the front so that I don't have to go through the pages to figure out. Next to it, I have the month in one page, and in fact, this is where my planning starts. So I grab my computer, I have a lot of the work schedule and meetings, and I write down birthdays, the days that I'm off, or places I want to go, everything on my iCal. So I grab my computer, I go through the dates, and I trust them there. Here, I'm doing color coding with this dot stickers. Those are like washi dots. Everything is super thin. I got this from AliExpress, but you can find them on Amazon right now, and I'm gonna be putting the link below. And I assigned color for each thing. I'm still keeping my key here just because I think it's nice, but I already know what color is what. Here I have a kind of a monthly checklist, and I just put this here because I was preparing August. So this was July, and I got this insert when it was like middle of the month, but I decided to try out and see if I like it. And something that at first I wasn't super into was because it's a month in a page, but in fact you have two pages. So you have here a bucket list. And in fact, I really like it because I can write things that I want to do in a month. So especially when you are starting your planning for the month and you have already a couple things that you know that they are happening and you know already when they're supposed to happen. Some of them you don't know, but just are things that you want to accomplish for the month. So I just put them here. And I was just writing, and then I decided that for August, I want to separate personal and work. So this is what I did. So here I have personal and work. Yeah, I wrote something wrong, and then I went with the whiteout, so I couldn't really use the tumble on the two words, but I like the way that it looks. And so this is what I'm gonna do. So I have a bucket list, personal and work, and I'll be just writing things as the days go by, and then as soon as I know when they're gonna happen, I transfer. Another thing that I really like about this insert, I don't know if I mentioned, this is from Infinite Lotus, is that you have three priorities. And I decided to do one priority for work, one priority for like fun or things to do with my family, and one priority for health. So like a habit, health, like something that we can implement to live like a healthier life. So last month we did accomplish all the things that I wanted to do. So I look at it and I'm like, okay, fine, we did it all. So what can we do now in this month? Especially in terms of healthier habits, I think that it helps a lot. So for July, our goal was to be more intentional with what we were eating. It was to really avoid all the hamburgers and hot dogs and pizzas, and I think we did really good, and we switched to a healthier like choice for our meals. And now what I want to go back in August is to keep going with the healthier food, but insert some more like exercise, because I mean we are doing walks, but I want to get a little bit more intense and maybe go back to running, which is something I love, or do much more yoga and maybe some like aerobic exercise. I don't know. We're gonna have a look and see what we're gonna do, but this is our goal for August. And I have already here the pages for the next month. And here we have the list. So the list is the same, nothing changed. I have the recurring tasks. So those are things that I like to track. Those are pay my credit card, buy my medication, like track habits, track subscription boxes, and so on. I have this page, which is basically things that I want to put in the planner, because sometimes I forget, and I think this is a great way to remember everything. I have a wish list of things that I want to get for me or for my family. And here we have the work section, which is still pretty much the same, haven't changed. So I have this year overview, and I write what are the big projects I want to get done for each month. After that, I have another monthly view. This monthly view is from Peanuts Planner Co. And in fact, I only put work things here. So everything is still color coded. And the dots that I'm using here are not those dots. Those are these ones here from Paperish Prints. And those are my favorite dot stickers because I can write on them. Also, there are many colorways, and I love the combinations that she created. My favorite is one that's called Mermaid. But I love to be able to check or cross off on the dots so that I know if something really happened or I'm gonna have to reschedule. So I like to have a monthly view that is only for work, because when I do this here is basically to know if I have to go to the lab, if I have a shift, if I have a meeting, if I have a talk, something like just a quick view. And here I have a little bit more detail of what it is, what this meeting is about, what this talk is about, what is the experiment I have to do. And yeah, so it turns out I have 2 monthly views on my planner. And after the monthly view, I have the checklist. So basically everything I have to do, and I don't have yet a date. So I just write down, and then I go back to it and I get things done. I can transfer them to either the monthly views or the dailies. But it's a nice way to keep track of everything that needs to be done, and you don't have like little post-it notes or notebooks here and there, and it keeps it organized. And I like to know when exactly that task came in to the list, so I can just date it and go. But this insert is just like, you can use it for basically anything. So after that, I have the daily pages, and I like in each month to put like a dashboard in front, just to be like the cover of the month. And here are the daily pages that I'm using, and I'm really loving it, and I've been using this one for a couple months. This is from Simple and Trendy Co. And basically what I have here is I track kind of what I'm doing in the day and each time, because I like to know how am I using my time. And here I have a to-do list, and I have the priorities. I do love to use washi tape and stickers, so this is how I came out with the way that I like to decorate it. So if I'm pre-planning, if I'm writing my to-do list the day before or a couple of days before, I normally skip a couple lines here because I know that I want to put something to decorate on top. Any changes depending on the day. Yeah, so I've been really loving to use this daily stickers. Daily pages with stickers. So here's already August. Everything is here. So the notes pages, I do have notes pages here, but I keep like removing them because I write a lot, and I just write about everything. I write a lot about my planners, I write about lists, I write about meals, and it was getting just too thick, so I did remove some. I kept the ones that I think I might need. And what I'm doing for my notes pages is just, I got a Stalogy B6. This is also a Molten cover in the blue lychee, but this used to be a personal rings that I just de-ring the cover, just remove the ring. And I have my astrology here, and what I have here is a lot of notes about various things, and I created in a front an index so that I can know what is in each page. And again, this is a place for me to use my washes and a couple stickers because I do love to use them. Yeah, so this kind of complement each other in a sense that I can just grab this and write about stuff in when I'm just like thinking about something to do. In terms of everyday carry, I've been using this, but sometimes when I have like a really busy day at work and I'm not gonna have a lot of time to be like going through, or things are just clear in my head, I don't have a lot to do in a sense of little details that I need to check in a to-do list, but it's just gonna take a lot of time and I just might be writing something else, I grab this one. So I've been like, I take this when there is a lot of details and I have to go to my to-do list so that I don't get lost and don't forget anything. But when it's like one big task and I can use my incubation time or like a break to just write whatever things are in my head, I like to use this one. So yeah, so everyday carry is still a bit on, you know, testing. I'm still testing, but I love how small and portable this is, and same for this one. I know that a lot of people use the astrology as a planner, because in fact what you have in astrology, you can mark your dates, but you can also like do beautiful layouts and use it as a bullet journal. So I'm not gonna do this for now because I still love this, but in case you guys want to do it, there are a lot of other channels and accounts that use it like beautifully, and I love to watch them, especially when it comes to how you decorate them. So I'm putting all this acetates and vellums here because it's something that they do, so I really love it. Okay, I don't want to be talking a lot about the astrology. So how am I pairing the both planners, right? How I'm using my Hobonichi Cousin. So at first, I wanted to use the Cousin as my work planner because it's bigger. I have much more space to write things, you know, in comparison to the personal. And because this one has monthly views, weekly views, and daily views, so I had everything in one. And also because I love the paper, because I love Hobonichi paper, so I thought this would be just the one planner, the catch-all, and all the crises will be solved with this one. So when I got it, for the monthly view, I was using this dot stickers, tracking everything, writing it down, and I decided to do a habit tracker here. Although this really worked, I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the habit tracker. So for the other month, I didn't do the habit tracker, but I did like a big monthly list, which is exactly what I have here in my month in one page, but I had it all mixed up. So at first I was like, well, it's okay, I just write everything here, mix personal and work. Well, maybe I could put here written work and down personal and do the separate list, but then it was bothering me. I don't know exactly how many I'm gonna have, so this is gonna, maybe I'm gonna miss a line or something. So I use it for July and I was like, okay, yeah, that's why when this guy came in middle of July, I really love that I have exactly 2 columns and I can put them apart. So all this here with the dot stickers and the big list is transferred to my personal now. And so for August, what I want to do in this monthly view will be more of a memory planning. I have this kind of a memory planning with 1 sticker per day going on in here in my journal. So I have a video where I show how I use my Hobonichi original, which is an A6 book, and I have 1 sticker per day and I write something about my day. In this case here, I mean, I can write things because my handwriting is super small. Here I put like just, you know, when the sticker is a little bigger, you don't have a lot of space. This one I decided to do like a mode tracker. And here I came back to 1 sticker per day, but I'm doing like 1 color per line. So I decided to move this in here and have more space to write a little bit more and not just like 1 or 2 words. So this is what's gonna be for August in the monthly view. The weekly views are being really good, and this is in fact where I organize my week on what I have to do in each day. I have again a list for the week, and here I'm not so worried about what is personal, what is work. It's more when it's like a bucket list that I really wanted to say separately. I don't know why, but here I'm kind of okay. Well, you might hear my son screaming in the background, sorry. So I had written on top the days that I have a lab shift or the days that I'm off, so that I know exactly what I can do on that day. Like if I have to go to a lab, I'm not gonna schedule like a doctor appointment or a call with a pediatrician for my son, or like my husband will have to be aware that I'm gonna be in the lab, so he's gonna be with my son the entire day. So probably he doesn't want to schedule a call meeting with his team or anything. So it's good to have this on top. Like this, I know what I'm gonna do for the day. In terms of decoration and stickers, this is the week that I used 2 stickers, and it was the maximum I was using for it because I'm only putting 1. For now, I like it. I think it's cute and clean, but I might increase the amount of stickers as the days go by, because I do love using stickers in it. But what I implemented was, instead of being writing lab shift or whatever day off, decided to be using the dot stickers, those dot stickers, same that I'm using here in the month in one page. Why? Because I think it looks cute, and also because sometimes it bothers me the way that my handwriting looks. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I didn't write it so pretty this time. So I'm like, the dot stickers will do, and also will look super cute. And so that I kept trying this in other weeks, and I can cross here what has been done. Yeah, so it's been working so far. And again, I have the dot stickers, I have the tasks that I'm doing each week. So for the weekly views, I'm not gonna change anything. I think this is working fine for me, and I really like the way it is, so I'm just keeping. So this has been working good for the past months. I only add the dot stickers on top to know if I have a meeting or if I have a lab shift. So for the daily pages, I had to try a lot of different things. So I said at first I wanted to be a place to write work notes. So I had like to-do lists and notes for work, and they would look like this. I also tried different pens. I didn't know if I wanted blue or black, but I figured out I'll just write with whatever color I want for the day. Sometimes I want to write in blue, sometimes I want to write in black, and it's fine. But basically, I would track what I did for the day, things that I needed to do, and whether they were done or not. And I came out with this code that I cross what has been done, and what is not done, I do a circle so that I can transfer to another day. So that's what I was doing. But then I was feeling like, I like the way that this thing works in my personal. I like the to-do list. So I'm like, maybe I could still do some to-dos, but because I have space, I feel like I want to write a bit more. So it wasn't still here. I think it was in July. Yeah, when I started doing this. I started to journal in here because there was so much space, and because I love this paper so much. Although I have my A6, but I was like, I like the amount of space that I have in here. I can talk about 2 different things. I can still do lists of many things, which some people that do bullet journal, they call it collections. So I can still put a lot of things that just came into my mind and also journal, and also use all the stickers. So this is how it evolved from July to August. So I was like, I do have a to-do list, but I'm also enjoying doing some journaling and using some of the stickers that are a little bigger for this planner, and like playing around and layering them with washi tapes. So this is where I am right now with this paper, with this journal and with this planner. I'm loving to just do big to-do lists and track whatever and just writing them. So in a sense, this book is where I can still like organize my days when we look at the weekly view. And sometimes when I'm home, this is a much more space than what I have in here for like track what I am doing. But I am enjoying a lot to do some journaling in here. So this is where I'm moving with this planner. So it's becoming a journal / memory keeping place. And I think that once August starts to roll, and I put the 1 sticker per day and write some memories for the day, this book will really be a place where I'll do journaling and memory keeping, and this will track all the scheduling and organization and to-do lists, only like for family things, but also for work. And so when I grab this, I know everything that I have to do And when I grab this, I can just journal about and write about and reflect about things. So I feel like these two work really well together. If you check on my channel, I have another planner, which is the Hobonichi Weeks. This planner is more like, it's a weekly and I have notes and thoughts in here, but this is because I grabbed this and I just sit on my couch and I write some stuff, and I enjoy setting this up on Saturday or Sunday, and I really write everything about the week and what I want to do. But to be very honest with you, I love how tiny and cute this thing is, and I love to decorate the pages. I've been using this since last year, and I was thinking, coming September, the new Hobonichis will be out. Do I really need to buy the Wix, the Cousin, and the original? I don't think so. I probably won't be buying the original, although I love this book. It's tiny and so cute. But I think I will eliminate one, and I'm gonna keep this too. But I know that this one is because I just love it. I just love this planner so much. And sometimes it is just a brain dump space. It's just a place where I can decorate and use my stickers, but still it has a lot of details about my days and some notes. So I'm gonna keep this, but I'm loving the way that these two are paired together. So I hope that I was clear with how I'm using both planners. Let me know if you have any doubts. I'll try to link everything below, but if there is something I missed and you want to know where I got it from, just leave me a message. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video. Bye.